From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Today, an NFC battle in store for us between the Green Bay Packers and the Detroit Lions. We've got ourselves a fight in this one to get back above 500. Week 3 is underway. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10.
Ready! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Warriors 70! Ready!
First carry here for the rookie from Rice. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It could lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Might be an aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
18 Rebels, 19 Charger, 19 tight, 19 tight. Rig alert, rig alert.
They'll throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Ready, break. Ready. 7, Purple 80.
Third and long for him here. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line.
That's good.
A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Here's the first carry from Christian McCaffrey. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
They'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6.
Here we go.
They send a man in motion.
Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He rolls to his right. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. That one gains 7. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Trap 60. Go.
Thrown back, it's the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Ready up.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Cowboy 80. Warriors 70.
Back to throw now. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. He'll pick up 14 yards on that one. And it'll give the Packers the first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Pass play on 1st and 10. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Lions take over. Not an interception by the reigning Defensive Player of the Year. So what happened there, partner? Looked like he found an early rhythm on that opening series until that last throw.
Yeah, fine line between confidence, which he certainly had, and rhythm, and then also just unwise decision-making, forcing that pick.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
18, Rattler, 18.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Big strike here to Williams. He will go! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
70 Ranger. 19, 18.
Dive play straight ahead. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Throwing off the play fake. Headed out right. Completes this one to Kraft. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
You give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Connects on the crosser. They're not going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too. It's like you always say, right back to work for him, getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
On target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Well, you love when you can go from 1st down to 1st down, Brock. It makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets the looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. And it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
Go! Bronco 80. Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. It'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Even with everything he wrapped up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. From the red zone on 1st. Buying some time left. He's got it. Good game here as he heads out of bounds.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you could almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something, but go get that 1st down. They couldn't do it right there.
Let's see what they want to do here. It's 2nd and inches. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Lining up on the doorstep. Second and goal from inside the 1.
Here we go, here we go. Huck, go, 70 Lions. Huck.
They'll try and punch it in. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Packers make it a 1-point game. Jake Moody on for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Packers tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Returning it from the 4. Good work so far. He's got room. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Us quarterbacks, Kate, yeah, you'll hear us say things like our best friends are the blockers up front or the go-to receivers. But a returner who could give you a short field coming out just like that, well, he's someone maybe you take to dinner during the week as a thank you for that great field position.
Come on, come on. Cougar 19, 19.
Now throw to start the drive. Short pass brought in. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Here we go. Ready?
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Hey, I know 3rd and 1 feels like an automatic running down, but after seeing that last play yield you nothing, this offense and that coordinator's got a seed of doubt. This defense playing some mind games with them.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Ready? 19 tight. Hawk 70. Hawk. Ready?
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That one complete to St. Crown. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that gets them the first down.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
19 Tigers. Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
These two NFC North teams have played one so far. Both teams neck and neck so far. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They've got a first to begin the frame. Coming right is Gibbs. Running in the red zone. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First and goal at the 6-yard
4 downs to
line.
get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Hawk 70. Panther 60. Panther 60. Cowboy 80.
Another one for Gibbs. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. And it's not just your quarterbacks, Brock, you got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
70 Timberwolves.
Back on 2nd and goal. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Big play for this offense. It's 3rd and goal.
Ready? 70 Bronco 80. Check out.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Throwing the out route complete. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a second quarter lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Point after up and good for Bates. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7. Bates defense has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10.
Ready.
Give now to the running back. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
This offense is now left for some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8.
19 right. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Throwing from the gun. That one's complete, right side. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one at the 41. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
To the air now on first and 10. Caught quickly on the slant. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
79 Broncos. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
They're going to throw out of the gun. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Hits the 20. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Detroit. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie. Didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the Bucs come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Packers getting set here. First and 10. Back to work they go after the interception. Finds his man over the middle. And some excellent work to drive him all the way up past the 30-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
First down, Green Bay.
From the gun, McCaffrey. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Terrion Arnold in on the stop.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
This one misses the tight end. And now they need to get 4 on third down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
19,
They'll work against the blitz. This one taken in by Pratt. He's going to wind up out of bounds on third down, so they're going to be forced to punt this away now.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. up to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready? Cougar nice. 70 range. 70 range.
Back now, pressure coming. Right side, cut by Sinnott. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Go.
Back to throw. Screen here for Gibbs. Across midfield to the 45. And they'll finally bring him down at the 22. This play goes for 36. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
Gotta be a pretty good actor. Gotta be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
2nd and 6.
So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. The Lions leading here at Ford Field. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Let's go now. Ready?
Trying to throw this from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. The effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Move the chain! Gotta move that chain! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Here we go.
1st and goal. Here's Gibbs. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
On the jump.
Now from back at the 7. Here's 3rd and goal.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Setting up to throw. Throw is caught. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
What if they meant to go to him, or is an adjustment on the fly? That's not the read that was going to beat this defense for a 1st down. That look, this crew defensively was prepared for it and knew how to keep it short of the marker.
Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. On 4th down, the Lions going to try to put 3 on the board here with Jake Bates. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that makes this a 3-score game.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Fielded at the 7. He's brought down just inside the 25. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Come on. Hey. 60.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. That's going to be caught by his back, McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Timeout taken by the Packers. Their 3rd and final one. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
And the Packer 1st down.
18 Rattler. 79 Broncos. 60 Maverick.
Throwing from the gun here. Hits him on the out route. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Working quickly here.
Packers first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Get the Pirates! Get the Pirates!
They'll throw here on first. Absolutely fires this one right side. Cut near the goal line. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up first and goal. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. He starts out his drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
He was tackled at the 27.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down.
60 back.
He's going to throw this one. He lost one deep, center of the field. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
Sure feels like, doesn't it, Kate? It's been these lack of impact type of plays that have them trailing. Turnover so instrumental to their success a week ago. Not having those big defensive moments has certainly hurt them today.
And he'll get them enough for a first down.
You love a huddle. Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Cougar 19.
Working on first down. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, second and 10. On the draw, this is Gibbs. And this is going backwards. The defense all over that draw, and they're going to lose yards. Third down coming up.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hit ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Track, come on, set, ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. He lofts it deep right side. Caught at the 20-yard line. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions grow the lead coming out of halftime.
The kicker on for the
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid. Give him up.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions make it a 24-point ball game. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
They're on the 25-yard line.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. On the move, headed right. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
They lost him a yard. It's 2nd down.
Working now from the gun. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Third and long for him here. That's completed right side. And he is down inside the 35-yard line. Offensive line fast.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
To throw here on 1st down. Complete out to the right. He's stopped at the 31-yard line.
That's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, it's a go-to route to target.
Still sticking with the passing game. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First down. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Packers.
Throwing it again here. That's incomplete left side. Trying to find his tight end. So 2nd down coming up.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, it kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
19 Lions, 60 Vikings, 60.
Back to the air they go on 2nd down. Short pass brought in. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Those are the hurry-up offense here.
First down.
Flag down. This could be a free opportunity for the offense. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on 1st down. He's going to throw it again. Caught on the slant. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers Packers start the second half with some needed points. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a glide drive to go and get your job done.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. He fields it from the 8. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
77, Mustang 19. Huh.
They'll work against the blitz. It's taken in by Sinnott. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They gain 11 on that play, and the Lions have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Again, left side. Oh, the football's loose. Packers pick it up. Well, they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Chased out to his right. He's running with it. And he gets back to the line, but no more. Offense in a hurry up here. Passing now on 2nd and 10. This one taken in by Kraft. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll give the Packers the 1st.
Guys, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's going to be 2nd down.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26.
79 Broncos.
Throwing from the gun. Thrown in close to the 8. His 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Taking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Come on. Set.
From the red zone now. Catch is made in close. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. On is Moody for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Packers cut the lead down to 10.
31. Packers 21. Jake Moody to kick off.
That lead trimmed just a bit. Down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
They're going play action. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they did an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26. pass play now. Screen here for Gibbs. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Completed to his running back. The 30. The 10. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Lions take a 3-possession lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Brings in the kick at the 9. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 32-yard line.
2nd down, looking for options. Packers are moving out. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here.
A loss of 9 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and 10.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
You never ever this offense like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
That'll be the 1st and more. And that return's going to come to a close as we reach the end of our quarter. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. The Lions have fought their way to a strong lead in this one, and they've got the football too. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up too.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Go left side, and St. Brown has it. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And he's good for a Detroit 1st down.
Lions 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll go right side with Gibbs. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
Big gap up the middle. And he's finally hauled down at the 12.
A good drop play is like a great punt return. You just set the table and let your elite athlete do his job. Excellent job of selling the pass. The O-line got a body on a body. And these running backs at this level, they know how to make you pay defensively.
Looking right, and he finds it. They're going to stop him after a 4-yard gain. That means 1st and goal is coming up.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Ready, go!
They'll toss it to Gibbs. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. It's 2 yards on the gain, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case, a toss mix.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Lions keep adding to that fourth-quarter lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His third total score this game. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Has this at the 6. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. It is Cup, left side. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. Goes to the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 21-yard line.
Dropping back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Packer first down.
Sticking to the air here. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jack Campbell at the INT. And the Lions will take over along the midfield stripe after the interception and return.
I hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also puts the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9, all the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Back now, pressure coming. Buys time, rolling right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one, and brings up 3rd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did. And he simply has to get rid of it.
3rd and long for him here. Complete to St. Brown. Gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop it. 25 on that play. And the Lions have a first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Here's a count again to Gibbs. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, kid. I know you do. And this one was about real power. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run and a great try at that first down.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. It's in or no, they dropped another one. It's dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down. Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal try. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Lions nearing their second win of the campaign. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st down. And they pick him off again. And the Lions have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day.
Kid, I think the one thing you and I love about this NFL game is almost all of them are one-score games. So to see a blowout like this, it's taken a superhuman effort defensively, and they just added to it.
And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
A run like that, kid, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Go!
Design quarterback run here.
Here we go.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
That's all 80. Check out.
They're drawing up for it. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd.
60 Bison.
So in Motor City, it's a home win for the Lions. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.